I am presenting a different view of conservation, that is cultivation of medicinal plants in wastelands through different agroforestry models. I belong to Jawaharlal Nehru Krishi Vishwavidyalaya, and we have a couple of projects from National Medicinal Plant Board, Ministry of Rural Development, Indian Council of Agriculture Research, and a very good network. It's a well-knit and action-oriented program on medicinal aromatic plant as far as the conservation, cultivation, processing, value addition, and marketing is concerned. We have facilitation center from National Medicinal Plant Board, and we are facilitating farmers to by cultivating the for promoting the cultivation of medicinal plants in wastelands, their wastelands. Wastelands, we all know that it's a very poor productivity, and it is not a wasteland, but now it is coined as a wasted land. So, so I will not go through this causes of degradation. Wastelands of India, about 157 million hectare land is wasteland, and out of that, about 80 million hectare can be converted into a green land by growing medicinal plants and other plants. So these are some categories of wastelands. Wasteland status of Madhya Pradesh, that is a 6 million hectare of total wasteland area, and 1.5 million hectare is cultivable wasteland, that is 8.3% of net sown area. And then 6 to 15% covers the 12 districts, 15 to 30% covers 30 districts, and more than 30 to 40% covers 8 districts. The Tikamgad area, that is under rain-fed area, it has 40% wastelands, and we have very good programs of cultivation of medicinal plants in this particular area. You can have a look on soil profile and preparation of wastelands. These are the farmers. They are doing some activities of plantation of medicinal plants. Why conservation of medicinal plants is necessary? We already discussed in the first session that medicinal plants biodiversity, this habitat loss, over exploitation, pollution and disease, and one most important that is a burning issue is the climate change and global warming. So basic approaches we are discussing, that is in situ and ex situ conservation. Now I will cover some of the issues on ex situ conservation. One thing I wanted to mention here, that JNKVB has a very good garden. We have 1100 collection of 1100 rare, endangered and threatened species of medicinal plants in our garden. That it is in the network program of herbal garden in India. We all know that the public mood, that is sustainable and ethical harvesting of raw material, is not a practice, and the general public consider the medicinal plant as a God gift. So that's why they are not considering its eternal supply, and forest dwellers are under the hazardous effect of depleting the medicinal biodiversity. On these aspects, available assets can be conserved and can be cultivated in different. This has already been covered by my previous speaker, that how much herbs, shrubs and trees, and based on their survey report.
Why root is missing?
Pardon?
That gentleman also did not mention root.
No, root is there.
Occupies 29%.
See this slide. See this slide. See, look at this slide. Look at this slide. Below ground part of the plant, that is root portion, has been utilized more extensively.
Yes, more extensively.
As a medicine rather than the vegetative part, and perhaps this may be the reason for ruthless exploitation of and sustainable use. So diversity of medicinal plants we already discussed. Now I will come to my topic, because this only 10 minutes are given to me. Medicinal plant as the agroforestry. We are promoting agroforestry, that is shaded perennial agroforestry system under 3-tier system, and we are promoting this practice through our Krishi Vigyan Kendras. In Madhya Pradesh, we have 40 KVKs, Krishi Vigyan Kendras, and we are providing the good planting material, good agriculture practices, and trainings to the farmers for growing their medicinal plants in wastelands. We have formulated a couple of models. There's suitable medicinal plants that do well in different problematic soils, say that shallow rocky soils, herbs, shrubs and trees. We have listed the suitable trees, shrubs and herbs under 3-tier system, that is the agroforestry system, and we have given a term, that is a shaded perennial agroforestry system, that is a medicinal plant based agroforestry system, and farmers they like very much, and their livelihood is secured by growing these plants. and again I want to underline that is in wastelands only, not in cultivable land. That is wastelands, and that too of cultivable wastelands.
Celestus is not a tree, sir. Celestus is
It's a rambling shrub.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. This is the model for sandy soil house. This is saline soil. This is the model for alkaline soil. This is the model for waterlogged areas where Butch Brahmi can be taken. This paper has already been published. These are some models. The heavy eucalyptus, that is Bixa sinduri, that is Orosalum indicum. Chansur is the underground crop. This agroforestry system. This is the pictures from farmers' field. Neem-based agri-silviculture system. This is lemongrass. This is Khmer, Melana arborea-based agroforestry system. And the farmers can take 3 to 4 cuts of lemongrass and then they are growing. This is Amla-based agroforestry. This is Butch Acorus calamus-based agroforestry system. This is again for aloe vera-based system. And these are some plants that the medicinal plants the farmers are growing under different agroforestry models. Okay, this is a very important slide. We have prioritized species of medicinal medic plants for different agroclimatic zones of Madhya Pradesh, Kharif crops and Rabi crops, and for commercial cultivation. And we have identified the trees, shrubs, and herbs, and we are providing the quality planting material also from our center, that is the facilitation center. And I wanted to mention here that niche area of excellence is at JNKV Jabalpur on medicinal plants. If we talk about the constants that poor agriculture practices, however, some projects are going on and some NMPB has developed a very good good agriculture practices document also. It is in your bags, I think. And then poor harvesting, lack of research and development, hiding varieties. JNKV has developed 12 varieties of medicinal plants. And ICMAP and other institutes also they are working on this particular aspect. And division of processing techniques, high energy losses due to processing, lack of current good manufacturing practices, lack of R&D and product and process development, difficulties in marketing. This is very important aspect. A lack of local market of primary processed products and lack of trained personnel. And we have a component on HRD and capacity building program, lack of facilities to fabricate equipments locally for processing especially, and lack of access of latest technology of market information. Some researchable issues that needs to be taken care of. Survey and documentation is already mentioned by my previous speaker in first session, evolving and optimizing appropriate technology for conservation of endangered plants. Detailed studies on life cycle and breeding behavior and taxonomy and seed physiology. Some basic strategic, anticipatory, and that type of strategic research is required. So, in conclusion, I can say that it is practically axiomatic that deliberate inclusion of medicinal plants in agroforestry-based land use system is a land use program will claim sustainability, increase the agriculture productivity, besides productivity of herbal drugs and also helping small-scale farmers for generating employment and income. So that's above all, to make the conservation strategy successful, it is essential to create a region-specific inventories and medicinal plant biodiversity of use in traditional medicine related knowledge system. Thank you.